Go interactive with
Kait. We're here at the Service and Resource Center behind Nanaimo City Hall today with the Director of Finance for the City of Nanaimo, Victor Mema. It's a busy place these days, lots of people coming in to pay their property tax bill. What are some of the main questions that you're getting from people at this stage?
Obviously, people want to understand why they're paying the amount that they're paying. Some are paying more this year than they paid last year, so they want an explanation why that is so. Some are paying less, so they also want that explained.
And that can be a little bit confusing because there was a 0%
Correct.
tax increase, yet people are seeing increases. How, in some cases, how does that work? Because it is itemized on your actual tax bill.
So correct. So what happens is obviously the city experienced growth last year in terms of new homes being built. So we did collect extra property tax money. But also at the same time, because of the buying and selling, the market is moving the values up and down.
Something you're experiencing personally,
That's
trying to find a
correct.
house in Nanaimo.
That's correct. And then if your house, if your valuation went higher than the market, you're going to pay less because your house is now valued a little bit more. If your house value went a little bit lower than the average, you're going to pay less because your value is now lower than the average. So those whose values were moved along with the market, they are the ones who truly experience the 0%.
Okay, are there very many of those? Is that the majority, would you say?
It's not the majority. Because the market is moving the way it's moving, more people are paying a little bit more than they paid last year.
Which is a good thing. You want the value of your house to go up.
That's correct.
Right.
But in total, though, that's one of the questions people ask. Was this a windfall for the city? No, it wasn't. So we're not collecting any more than what we collected last year other than the new property tax from growth. Otherwise, people are paying more because of the values of their houses going up.
Now, when you say collecting, you're collecting on behalf of organizations other than the City of Nanaimo. If you take time to look at your bill, even though the logo is on the top, there's a lot of services that are outside of city jurisdiction, so to speak, that you're paying for, and those are itemized here as well.
That's correct, and that's part of the questions that people have, where they
It can be a
say,
little confusing.
this, you're paying $2,000, $3,000, is this all going to the city? The answer is no. Legally, we collect for other municipalities like the RDN. We also collect for the regional library and the school board. And those decisions are not made by our council, they are made elsewhere. We're simply a conduit where we collect on their behalf. We simply have a single line that says city general taxes. That's the only line that relates to the city.
Okay. And so a lot of those conversations and questions are being answered here when people come in to pay the bill, and this is something that all the staff here can interact with you and ask you questions.
That's correct. People, as they come in, they ask questions at the counter, and we provide those answers. Some they call us, some they email, and some write to council, and we're reaching out and making the explanations.
Is this one of the busiest times of the year for you in your role, or have you passed that mark already?
For me, the busiest time is when I develop the budget,
Yes.
but it's busy for these guys now. We have to collect the money.
Excellent.
It's a busy time, at least at this point.
Yeah. So whose bill have we got here? I guess.